Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma and I make art videos, and for today's video I'm going to be talking about veganism and art supplies. So I recently received a question on one of my videos asking whether or not I use vegan art supplies, and I did respond to them, but I thought this would be a really interesting video to make. So to answer that question here, it's not something that I've ever really thought about, which sounds really bad. I do avoid products that are obviously not vegan, like a sketchbook that has a leather cover or brushes that use animal hair. But for other products, it's just not something that has ever really crossed my mind, and I feel like it should have, but I don't know, it's definitely not a popular thing amongst art suppliers. You know, for example, the beauty industry, it's very common for companies to say that they're cruelty-free or that they're vegan, but amongst art supplies, I've never really seen that unless I'm just missing it, but I don't think it's a common thing amongst art supplies. So I actually did some Googling after I got that question, because I was like, I wonder if there's any supplies that I have that aren't vegan, or if there's things that I just don't know of. And I came across this list of art products that contain animal ingredients. The first one I can't pronounce. It's cochineal, C-O-C-H-I-N-E-A-L, and it is a dye, so a colour made up from insects. Another product is ox gall. It's obtained from cows and used as the wetting agent in most watercolour paints. They do have a list here that don't contain that, which is good, so it looks like there will be, you know, products that do contain it, but there's an alternative that doesn't, so that's good to know. Rabbit skin glue is another one, and apparently that is used for sizing oil painting canvases. I'm not sure what they mean by sizing. I don't think they mean like the size of something. That must mean something else. Maybe it's for, I don't know, just a material in canvases, that's annoying because I do use canvases, so hopefully the ones that I own don't have it, but I mean, I don't know, I'm gonna have to do my research on this. Another product is gelatin, which is an obvious one, but I wonder what it's in. It says that it's used in gesso, in some watercolor papers, construction paper, but it looks like there's some that are also sized with starch instead of gelatin. Another one is sepia ink, which is made from squid and cuttlefish. India ink or Chinese ink is made from carbon or lamp black pigment, and a shellac binder, which is obtained from secretions of an insect. Sounds nice. Apparently there are some water resistant inks that also contain ingredients. Bone charcoal, that's another obvious one. I would know that that's not vegan because it's made from bone. You can get charcoal, you know, from plants, so that's fine. Apparently some artist pencils contain beeswax, but not always, and I actually did my research on this because last year for my birthday I received the large set of Faber-Castell polychromos, and I really liked them, and I was like, these better be vegan and cruelty free, and luckily they are, so I'm safe there. I don't know about my other suppliers. I will have to do my research. And yeah, they've got natural hair brushes on here, which is an obvious one. Oil pastels are made by combining raw pigments with animal fat and wax. Soft pastels, on the other hand, are usually free of animal ingredients. Cool. So that's just the list that is on this website. I'm looking at emptyeasel.com. They've also got a list of products that are free from animal ingredients. We've got graphite, charcoal, Conti crayon, walnut ink, Damar varnish, fixative sprays, Yupo paper, raw fabrics, and that is it. So yeah, I did try to look up some info on vegan acrylic paints, or if acrylic paint is just normally vegan. I couldn't really see anything. I did look up about the brand that I do like using, and I couldn't really see anything. It looked like they were pretty eco-friendly, which is awesome. But I couldn't really find anything about, you know, the ingredients. I don't think acrylic paint would have animal ingredients in it, because acrylic paint is basically plastic, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know too much about like what they're actually made from, but acrylic paint is, you know, quite plasticky. So this has really got me thinking, because it's not something that I ever really thought about. So I'm going to be a lot more conscious about buying art supplies, and I'll have to do research, although it's probably going to take a while to actually figure out, you know, every single brand and product and find out what they're made from. But you know, I can do it. It's just going to take a while. If you know of any products that are definitely vegan and cruelty free, let me know in the comments below. I think it'd be really cool if, you know, we made like a database of vegan art supplies, kind of like the beauty industry has, but just in regards to art supplies. So yeah, have you guys ever thought of this? It never really crossed my mind. You might not even be vegan, but you might want a vegan or cruelty free art supplies. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be more conscious about buying new art supplies. As for art supplies that I already own that aren't vegan, I will probably keep using them until I finish them, and then replace them with a product that is vegan friendly. I don't see the point in throwing them out. I could donate them somewhere, but to me the damage is done, so I may as well just continue using them until I finish using them, and then I can just slowly replace products that I have with vegan versions. This has been a really interesting topic to talk about, so if you've got any other questions regarding this subject, leave them in the comments below and I might talk about them in a future video. Let me know if you know of any vegan art supplies, because I think it would be really cool if we made some kind of database, or if there is already one out there, please let me know if you know about it, because I would love to know that. It'd really help with my research, because it's gonna take a while to find out what art supplies, you know, are vegan or not. There's a lot out there and I have a fair bit, so yeah, if we could get some database kind of thing going, that would be really helpful. And yeah, let me know if you're also a vegan artist. I'd like to know how many of you are out there as well. So anyway, that is all from me today. Hopefully you found this video interesting and informative, and I will see you all next time.